so weird. Okay, on OBS it said I was live, but then on YouTube it said go live. So now I'm officially live.
Says it starts at 1:25.
Nah, it's not a Terraria stream without fucking copious technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But hey, at least we can hear everybody this time.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Now it's starting.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's the screen. Now it's in.
YouTube's gonna be like technical error. We actually have to anally probe you for the stream to work. What are you shooting at me? Stop bombing me.
Bomb?
Endural.
Never mind.
Alright,
the fucking like compilation of countries that played in my head, but I
I said Endural almost immediately. Let's do Pumpkin Moon. Let's do spooky. It's Halloween. Woo!
It is Halloween.
Woo!
They did the pumpkin moon.
They did the Pumpkin Moon.
They did the pumpkin splash.
I have no ectoplasm.
We need.
It was a big bang.
Oh yeah, let's go to the dungeon and get ectoplasms for this stuff.
It gave me a big old rash. Oh, be careful!
The Pumpkin Moon started to advance, and I shit my pants.
Oh yeah, these
did
guys.
another
I forgot
dance.
about them.
I guess we are post golem.
Yeah. Don't start the event.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you gotta kill the guy first, anyway.
I'm gonna send all my cookies real quick. I'm gonna do my pull somewhere else real quick.
Websites be like.
Yeah, give me all your cookies.
Frankenstein, Dracula, and Ronald McDonald came into Halloween house to be humbled. Pack God told them all to die. He took their money and he fucked their wives. They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
Dom, is your yo-yo supposed
They
to
did
be
the
right here?
knuckle mash.
Huh?
Your yo-yo is right here, like in front of me.
That's
Even though you're
awesome.
nowhere to be seen. Like, is that intentional?
Just blame it on YouTube.
Damn, it's Susan. Oh no, Susan's not the CEO anymore.
What's the guy's name? Is that his name?
No.
So long, Doug Bowser.
Doug Bowser is the fucking the old CEO of or no, not CEO. It was fucking some. It was Nintendo of America spokesperson or something. It was whatever Reggie did. But it was just the useless job where they just talk a lot and do nothing, and they don't actually have any like control of anything behind the scenes. And so everyone's like, maybe YouTube will finally, or not, I'm talking about YouTube. Maybe Nintendo will finally be good now that it's not Doug Bowser anymore. And it's like, I mean, the best that's gonna happen is that directs will be better, which is kind of cool. But like, I mean, this lady's not gonna make games less money.
They killed Doug Bowser?
Yeah. He sucked. I'm sorry. He sucked dick. He was terrible.
He did suck. That's real.
His job, like, because I don't know what he did behind the scenes. Probably nothing. But as far as like directs and promotional material, they were fucking horrid. They were absolute garbage.
Well,
like we went from a generation where Nintendo made the Wii U somewhat interesting, which is like impossible. Like if you think about it, like that's an impossible task, right? And as much as I hate Reggie, he did a good job at like making it interesting, you know. And Iwata, you know, like that generation, like going back and watching those directs, it's really interesting how hard they tried to sell like nothing, like Animal Crossing, like fucking party game for the Wii U where you scan amiibos and fucking watch cutscenes happen, like.
Yeah.
Literal garbage, like nothing good. And like it's insane how they went from that to like barely being able to get people excited about like actually good games that were coming out.
Yeah.
And I know that Nintendo doesn't need to try anymore, and that's just how things happen. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But
Well, what's crazy is like I didn't even know that there was a new Pokemon game until
Z-A?
people were like reviewing it.
Really? You didn't know Z-A was happening?
So. No.
Damn. I thought that was
I mean,
pretty
I'm
well...
not like big in the Pokemon community.
I guess that's
but,
true.
Like,
Should
I
I
had
get my
heard about
thoughts on
every other
Z-A?
Pokemon game before them.
Yes. I know you have a lot of Pokemon.
I think the
thoughts.
gameplay is very fun. I think the battling's great. The problem is they're gonna throw it away immediately, probably. Actually, no, we're not sure. A lot of leaks from Generation 10, Wind and Wave, apparently the games will be called. A lot of the leaks seem very promising if we're going by the idea that pre-release material is actually going to make it into the final game, which it didn't for Scarlet and Violet, because the games look radically different than what their pre-release gameplay showed. And I don't mean in the trailers, it's like internal information, you know. They're not gonna show misleading info in the trailers, but they absolutely will like bite off more than they can chew like behind the scenes. But if they were showing beta tests of like water physics, grass physics, Pokemon riding with dynamic sizing, you know, that sort of shit. What? No, it's actually good. It's good.
No, I'm sorry. It's just like Pokemon dynamic writing just sounds
Yes,
like a
because
fucking,
think
like,
about it. The
perverted
first thing a
lettering.
fucking 10-year-old is going to think about when they hear
Size
Pokemon
adjustment.
is like riding one of them and being like, "Whoa, I can ride through the sky on my Pokemon," and like, you just cannot do that in Z to A. You can't pet Pokemon. You can't ride on Pokemon. You know, and I know it's one of those things where it's like, bro, like, you're always gonna be asking for something, and it's like, well, because in X and Y introduced Poke-Me, which let you, you know, like, pet your Pokemon and feed them, and I genuinely, mistakenly thought that this would be the first game since X and Y to have petting or first game since Sun and Moon to have petting Pokemon in it, you know? Cause fucking Sword and Shield didn't have it, right? You could look at them and like throw balls at them and shit, but like and they catch them and like play with them and shit, and it's like, that's fine, I guess, like whatever, it doesn't really count to me. In Scarlet and Violet, you can feed them a big pot of fucking soup and then watch the same cutscene of like eating it, or no, sandwiches. Soup was Sword and Shield, the curry. You could feed them fucking sandwiches. And since it was better for shiny hunting, people were like, "Oh, this is so good," and I was like, "I don't fucking care. I'm sorry. I don't care about shiny hunting. If a game is good and it doesn't have shiny hunting methods in it, that's not going to be a deal breaker for me. If you want to go shiny hunt, go do one of the previous
I really
games."
liked Pokemon Me and just like,
Yeah, Poke-Me was the best way to interact with Pokemon. It was on the 3DS, and then Sun and Moon basically did the same thing again, and it was still better. You know?
I loved Sun and Moon.
Yeah, Sun and Moon are really good. People aren't ready for that conversation, though. The problem is that Sun and Moon pushed the fucking 3DS to its limits, and then they used that same data, that same exact code, and then just have carried it over for like 3 generations, even to Z to A. Internal like files like in Z to A are placeholders from fucking 3DS era. And it's like, yeah, no wonder the game chugs on modern hardware. It wasn't made for modern hardware. They didn't make it from the ground up. But apparently Wind and Waves is starting over from the ground up, which it would be very good, because it would mean ground up code, like from like brand new code that isn't carried over from the 3DS on the Switch 2, which is a much more capable console. And if that is true, and if that is factually correct, then we could be looking at a very good game. I'm cautiously optimistic. However, for what Z to A is, surprisingly, big shocker, but it doesn't fix most of my problems with the main series. The writing isn't very good, the characters are very, like, boring and, like, cliche. And it's been that way since Generation 1, and there has never been a Pokemon game that's been actually well-written or interesting. The closest we got was Black 2 and White 2, but just because something gets close doesn't mean it's necessarily amazing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's why Black 2 and White 2 and Black 1 and Black 2 and Black 1 and White 1 are my, like, favorite Pokemon games writing-wise, because they get the damn closest, you know? You know, they introduce an ethical dilemma to go into the series, which is somewhat mature and takes its audience seriously, instead of just assuming that people want to play something where nothing bad happens and everything's perfect and the big villain is somebody who you don't actually have any fear for, and you're not scared of, and you don't care about. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's so far gone at this point that people think that Game Freak genuinely isn't capable of that, because they've just never done it. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. Just because they haven't tried to innovate doesn't mean they're not capable of it. You know, that's
Look at the amount of
just
money
because
Pokemon makes every year.
and just because
like,
you
if they
think
can't,
yeah
they can renovate the team to do it.
and just
you know?
because you think children aren't capable of handling it doesn't mean they aren't. You know, there isn't any like interesting ethical dilemmas that could be like fucking explored with a game like Mario, for example, because the story isn't important. The story has never been important in Mario, right? So that's never been at the forefront, and never will be, and that's a good thing, because that's the point of the game, you know? We're not just gonna get some random mature Mario game at some point, you know? But Pokemon story's been at the forefront for forever because it's an RPG. It's an RPG. Stories and development of the characters are very important in RPGs, and the character arcs in Pokemon have basically carried over every single generation. The idea of having a rival who starts out shitty and then slowly gets better over the course of the game, you know, the story.
Pointed out, like, I've never thought of, like, it's almost a disservice for Pokemon to be so shallow for a game that makes you sit down and talk to people constantly.
Absolutely.
And every single time you have to go talk to an NPC that's gonna give you a fucking candy.
And when
then
I was
you have
a
to
kid,
sit through, like, I like photos or whatever, you know, like, it's...
It's really funny. I'm gonna make this observation, and I know that people are gonna say it's fucking stupid, but when I was a kid and I played Undertale, I was very interested in the dialogue, and strangely, I didn't skip through it like I did with fucking Pokemon, you know? It's almost like maybe kids are longing for an interesting story that spins a tale in front of them, you know? And unearths a world with its own set of issues to overcome. Because a world without issues is a world without joy. Because to find joy in something is to find the absence of negativity.
Yeah,
you know?
you need both in order
And it's
to
like,
have
honestly,
it.
Chris Chan was kind of fucking onto something with Sonichu, because it's a world where there's no problems and everything's perfect, and that's the fucking Pokemon world. Nothing bad ever happens, everything's perfect, and I mistakenly thought that it was just that way in the anime, but no. The anime is honestly a very good representation of the games. And it sucks because it shouldn't be. It's very disappointing. Going back and replaying Pokemon games has always been about the gameplay for me, seeing what holds up gameplay-wise, but I never really focused on the story, and when you do, it's really fucking sad because you realize how much you've been missing out on, and how much is possible but hasn't been done. When you've got a text-based Pokemon game where it's just text, and you're reading text, you can write literally anything that you want to, and they choose to write nothing. No ethical dilemmas, except for like Black and White with Team Plasma, you know, which is an ethical dilemma. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a great one, but it introduces one nonetheless. It's why people like N so much. It's because he's a character with a plot and a debatably dubious character. One of the few evil teams where you can kind of almost side with them to a certain extent, and you agree with their ideals, but not the means that they're going about. And it's like, that's a very human experience. They've never tried anything like that.
Oh my God,
Sun and Moon was good because they decided to just do something radically different and made a fun evil team that's just a bunch of rapscallions that you don't feel bad about thrashing, you know? But then in Sword and Shield, they just did the same exact thing, and it's like, okay, so we're on the Switch now. We're not on a handheld anymore. You have the opportunity to cut out the fun little silly goofy evil teams and actually do like another like ethical team where it's like maybe one about fucking old technology versus new technology and the idea that science has gone too far, but also science saves people because it saves lives and modern medicine and stuff, but also people don't have access to modern medicine, you know? And so it's like, that's something I came up with off the top of my head. I say this all the time, but if my stupid ass can come up with something off the top of my head that's better than your game, then that is an issue, because you are a writer, and you are fundamentally better than me at writing, and I'm sure that if you sat in a room and wanted to come up with something new, and you weren't being told by Nintendo to come up with the same garbage, you would come up with something good. I'm sure of it. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
The problem isn't that I think Pokemon devs are bad. I think it's they're woefully... They are... I'm going to do a video on this already, but I think Pokemon as a series woefully undercuts its fans and woefully undercuts itself. They think they're capable of far less than they actually are. And nothing is going to get better that way. Absolutely nothing is going to change that way. Because if you just sit around and you think that, oh, our fans aren't capable of that much, you know, then of course you're not going to try anything new. Who's going to try anything new when it's when there's nothing to strive for, you know? And it's like, I can't just say that it's Nintendo holding them back as well, because they've had a room of old writers that aren't willing to try anything new and obviously have a bias towards one type of storytelling. Let me tell you something that's absolutely fucking nuts. The last three Pokemon games, major Pokemon releases, have had an e-girl character. You had Marnie, who was a punk girl that a bunch of like stupid weird people were obsessed with, and the entire evil team groveled at her, and it was kind of cringy and boring when they did it back then. Then you had Iono, I think her name is, in Generation 9, same exact thing. Nimona? I'm trying to remember. Was Nimona? What gen was Nimona from again?
I have no idea.
I'm asking Chromium.
Fair enough.
What game was Nimona from again? It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I'm forgetting. Pneumonia. But then in Scarlet and Violet, okay. Then who's Iono? Am I thinking of the right person?
I don't know. I got it.
Let me look it up. I'm not asking you, Omega.
No, it's because the name is Iono.
Nemona's not like. What are you talking about? Like just the concept of a rival who is excitable and cheery and doesn't really push you to be better, just kind of like wants to battle you all the time. I guess that's fair. But Iono is an electric type gym leader who has a fan base of fans and is literally a streamer. And then they did it again. They did the same exact thing. I literally forgot her name because she's so drivel. But the only difference in Z to A is that she has a grandfather who prints like millions of t-shirts, and all of the little construction people in the game are like wearing them and like obsessed with this gamer. And it's like, it is the most cringy fucking garbage ever. If it were done once, I wouldn't care. I would be like, okay, this is one character that maybe somebody cares about, but I don't. You know, I'm not gonna love every character. Maybe it strikes out with some really fat chud who fucking loves e-girls and VTubers. You know, maybe it's gonna strike out with them. You know, who am I to ick on someone's fucking, you know, favorite character, right? But I swear to God, the last 3 generations have had this fucking character, and it is tiring.
Yeah.
I don't like the archetype.
The repetition.
Yeah, if you're not going to make them evil and fucking mean and abusing their audience in a comedic way, then there's nothing interesting about this character. I love the grandfather-child archetype, you know? I think it's a lot of fun. But when he's printing t-shirts and has posters on the wall of his streamer granddaughter, and his entire like construction team is wearing the shirt, and it's a constant reminder of this character who you don't like, it is fucking annoying. I also love the concept of construction worker characters when they're like big like brutes and like have really cool Pokemon with like fighting types and shit, like in ground types, you know? And then now I just don't take them seriously because they're intertwined with this character I don't like. And it's like, if you don't like this archetype, then sadly, like me, you've had to put up with it for 3 generations. That is fucking stupid. Like, there's a million other things you could do with an electric type gym leader, and they are fucking artistically bankrupt. That they have thought of the same thing 3 times in a row. And yes, Marnie was a dark type gym leader. Who cares? You know? She also had a really interesting design, but was really fucking boring. And I'm gonna be honest, Game Freak doesn't know how to write women either. Is it that they live in Japan? There's women in Japan.
Yeah.
They don't know how to write women. They don't know how to write people of color. And it's like, and I say this shit and people talk to me like, oh, you fucking wokey. And it's like, no, it's because fucking other writers know how to do this. I'm giving myself a fucking headache right now talking about this. I'm fucking lightheaded. But like, I'm gonna get off of this now. But holy fuck. It is actually a disservice. They don't know how to write children, despite the fact that you play as one and interact with one. And this has been an issue since the beginning. Your rivals in Generation 6, the stupid, like, friend group, fucking sucks. Nobody liked them. They were annoying, they were stupid, and I didn't like the fat dancing guy with an ugly design, and I didn't like the two girls who have nothing interesting to say, and I didn't like the guy who takes pictures because he also has nothing interesting to say. I don't remember their names. They're not interesting. The closest we have gotten...
like capitalism is the source of all our problems, but like it's definitely a profit thing. Like they don't want to take any chances, right?
Yeah, you want to know something that's fucking crazy? The evil team of there are two characters and no one is talking about this. Nobody is talking about this, right? So I don't know if I'm just looking into it too hard or if people are going to agree with me when I say this. I'm going to bring it up in a video I eventually make. But in Z to A, the issue with Pokemon as a series continues, right? Because this isn't an issue that randomly appeared. It has existed, but it is so obvious now because of Flanderization, right? There is a quote unquote evil team in a Pokemon Z to A that is loan sharks. And by the end of the game, he is your friend. I would never be a friend with a guy who at any point, whether he made it right or not, held money against someone's head, an unreasonable amount of cash. I've got an idea. How about you just make this guy evil? How about you just make this guy undeniably evil so that when you beat him, you get this feeling and you're like, ah, that was cool. You know, this is the Pokemon world where instead of falling victim to loan sharks, I get to beat the shit out of them. You know? Because that's the point of fantasy worlds, to introduce a problem in our modern world and create a solution that you get to create, or create a solution that you get to evaluate, because it's a fantasy world and you get to have the benefits of a realistic world with problems without the negatives of not being able to do anything about it. You know? And there's the like city planning people who are integrating wild areas, like wild zones, but putting like barriers on them so people aren't actually interacting with Pokemon in their daily life. They're essentially caging them, right?
Yeah.
And they also put fucking harmful infrastructure like those little rails on benches and shit, because who else would have done it? They're city planners. They're the ones who did it. In Pokemon X and Y, there is a character who is homeless, and she literally says she slept on a bench at one point. And now she works at an office and she's a detective. And the same benches that she would have been sleeping on have fucking metal bars so she can't. That is dystopian.
Yeah.
That is dystopian. And when I noticed that, I was like, holy shit, are they gonna like actually comment on this? No. Absolutely not. Do you know how easy it would be to have one mission in the game where you fucking, where you talk to the fucking city planners, and then they're like, actually, we have been wrong. Let's integrate Pokemon into society, and then all of the zones go away, and then you can just interact with them anywhere, you know? Like, by the end of the game. Wouldn't it be fucking beautiful to play a game where you actually have a say in things, and you can change the world? Change the world, my final message. Goodbye. But no, you are just as powerless in this game as you are in real life. And the difference is that everybody pretends like it's great because the game doesn't have real people in it. It has fictional characters who are written by fucking old idiots who don't know how to write characters.
Yeah.
So yes, the gameplay of Z to A is fun, but Pokemon as a whole is so fucking exhausting, and I really hope to God they get some new writers in. This, good lord. You don't need to fucking get a team of like fucking like Saints Row writers who go, holds up finger, actually, this is how our writing is now. It's quirky, and Reddit, and you don't need to do that. You can have the same exact aesthetic and tone. You just need to have a fucking brain in your head to notice obvious issues with your writing, obvious flaws. You know?
Being able to take
it pissed me off so much. You got this character, Naveen, who's this, like, a quiet dude, and honestly has a pretty cool design, and he uses Scrafty, so I was like, oh, he's gonna be kind of like a like a cold, like a silent sort of rebel character, you know? And he is absolutely obsessed with the stupid VTuber girl. And they do this running joke where he corrects when they say her name wrong. And it wasn't funny the first time. It wasn't funny the second time. It wasn't funny the 8th time. They do it over and over and over again. Like, it's funny, but it isn't. I don't even think a child would think that's funny. And then, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, but they snow bunnied the one black main character in the game. They made him obsessed with this fucking stupid VTuber bitch who's not interesting at all.
Yeah.
And he's just a cuck. He's actually just a cuck. Like, I'm not joking. Like, at no point in the game does she even, like, battle him or, like, acknowledge him.
Yeah.
But he's still obsessed with her anyways. And he, like, wants to be her fashion designer, but that doesn't happen. That never happens. And it's like, that is so fucking sad. That is so sad. It's like they lobotomized him. Like, it's like they take these characters, they draw them, and in your head you come up with all these ideas of what they're like, and then they just lobotomize them. Like, they just shove a fucking iron through their head and pull a part of their brain out. Like, I would love to just sit someone down, like an actual genuine character writer. You know, someone who's interested in character writing, who has never played a Pokemon game before. I want to sit them down and say, all right, this is Marnie. She's got like a sort of dark aesthetic, but looks kind of like shy and like she doesn't talk very much. What do you think of this character? How do you perceive this character? They'd be like, oh, I don't know, like maybe she's kind of like alt punk, like she is kind of rude to you, but the more you get to know her, she's kind of got a heart of gold under that rough exterior. No, she's just a girl who doesn't talk much and battles you a couple times.
You've known girls, right? It's that.
Yeah, it's like a girl because she's shy and you know, our fans are really gonna like that, a girl in her place, you know. Yeah.
Bruh.
Pokemon fans love that almost as much as they love minors and fucking animals, you know? It's alright, I'm done. End of my fucking tangent, I'm done.
Yeah, let's
Moral of the story, nobody hates the series as much as its biggest fan. I'm the biggest Pokemon fan and I know it's right for the series, and if you disagree with me, fuck you. That's all. If you can disagree with any of these sentiments I've had, if you can tell me there's genuinely a reason.
What the fuck did I just do?
If you can tell me there's genuinely a reason for Pokemon my mouse went out of my browser.
I thought it was a regular chest.
You placed a jungle mimic.
It just says jungle chest.
You come up with a single reason for you to get along with loan sharks in a Pokemon game, and for you to get along with a group of people. Oh, yes. You can get along with people, and at the end of the game, fucking like put your differences aside with a group of people who put fucking metal bars on benches so homeless people can't sleep on them, which infers that homeless people exist in the Pokemon universe, despite the fact that you never interact with one. Why did they do that? They're actually just fucking stupid. They're actually just stupid. A writing room of grown adults is that fucking diluted and stupid that they didn't notice, that they didn't understand at a base level that metal bars on benches means that people can't sleep on them. That is the entire purpose for them existing. It is to stop people from sleeping on them. And that is the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, fucking Pokemon Company writers room. You just insinuated that this perfect little world you've created is actually fucking dystopian. And that your main character doesn't care about it or doesn't know anything to do about it, and that nobody can fucking change it. Because I'm sure the DLC won't delve into that. I'm sure it's just gonna be fucking stupid portal bullshit. Because the only thing they can write is spectacle, and yet the spectacle at the end of Z to A is constantly pausing and stopping. And dialogue. You know, it's like if you didn't like Sun and Moon, because you didn't like the dialogue, but you like C to A, then you are a fucking hypocrite. You are a bleeding fucking hypocrite. You are a bleeding fucking hypocrite, and the only difference is the gameplay. And if you like the gameplay, I agree. I love the gameplay. I think C to A is one of the first Pokemon games with you know, I loved Legends gameplay too. It was the only turn-based Pokemon game that I can say, oh yeah, like I like this game's gameplay. I don't usually like turn-based RPGs, but fucking Pokemon Legends Arceus is fucking awesome. It's got like the strong and quick styles that make it real snappy.
Oh, because you're invisible. Well, here you
Yeah,
go.
Like
right.
it's awesome. Does someone have the pumpkin moon thing? The medallion?
How do you? Yeah, I was gonna ask. How do you make that?
You just type it in.
Hold on.
I got it. I'll make one.
Pumpkin
I made it. Don't make anything. Oh,
I'll
it
make more.
has to be.
I'll make more.
It has to be night, right?
Yeah, because of the moon and stuff.
Arr. Arr.
You use
Black
the
Royale.
sundial.
Yeah, I'll do the time sphere. I do the time sphere. They did the pumpkin moon. Let's talk about something else other than my shitty fucking special interests that suck and are terrible. Let's talk about Terraria. What do you guys want out of Terraria 2?
No, I'll do the same thing as you did.
We talk about Terraria.
Do you want Terraria 2 to be a 3D Terraria?
Yes, that's literally the only thing wrong with this game.
That it's 2D?
Yes.
Yeah.
The rest, it's
I
perfect.
agree. My biggest problem with Terraria is that there's not enough goo. There's not enough slime creatures.
It's more slime.
There should be more slime creatures. There should be more Pokemon creatures.
It's not slimy enough, and it's not buggy enough.
Frankly, not grimy.
More
It needs a little more grime.
Yeah.
It needs a little more slime. It needs a little more slop. It needs a little more poop. It needs a little more shit. You know, that's
I want
all I'm
the
gonna
bug
say.
with a fat ass. Right
Yes,
now.
I agree. Terraria 2 should have a bug with a fat ass. And it should have a real sex interface where you can give the bug money and food and make its thighs fatter and fuck it.
Bruh.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
I was with you till the last one.
It should also have a slime interface.
A flesh interface?
No,
Yeah.
a slime interface.
Just a slime.
I will not elaborate.
Okay.
Devs know what I'm
I'm
talking
gonna put
about.
slime in her face.
Yeah, slime interface, yeah.
Whoa.
Put some dirt in your eye.
Terraria 2, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Terraria 2 should have, Terraria 2 should have, ray tracing, realistic
Ray tracing in a
textures,
tube.
One of those
realistic textures and bump
realistic
maps,
Minecraft
breathing
textures.
breathing
Breathing
physics,
physics? Like Manual Samuel?
it should deposit a cookie when you win.
Manuel Samuel sounds like the fucking name of like an old like Civil War figure.
No, that's Manuel
Maybe-
Samuel.
Yeah.
Manuel Samuel. That stuff.
You control all of his, like...
You
body
control alt
functions
delete.
individually. Like, you have the blank and shit.
Terraria 2 should have crossovers with Penny Arcade, Control Alt Delete, and Nostalgia Critic. Oh, Witch's Broom, fuck yeah.
He's gonna kill me.
Thank you! Actually, wait, I think this is quicker than the Witch's Broom. Let me find out.
Where'd you guys go?
No, the Witch's Broom is definitely quicker than the Oberos.
I'm just on the
There's a
left,
pumpkin
and
on the
no
left,
enemies
yeah.
are here anymore.
Dude, now I'm a Pizza Witch.
It's not on the left. Oh my god, everything's teleporting. And my eyes are...
Terraria 2 will have a boss called the Foreskin Taker. And he, well, you know.
You'll be surprised at what he does.
You'd be shocked.
You will be astounded by the results.
Finally. Ooh, wow.
The chat will say
What gun
like
did he drop?
a stench of foreskin. fills
Terraria
the
2
air.
should have a gender change potion again and a sex change potion, so you can do both.
Yeah, have them be separate. Candy Crush.
And it works in part with the realistic cock physics.
Yeah.
Should have a mind
Pixelated.
change potion so I can start thinking this game.
It's got dynamic wiener ray tracing. My dad actually works at something logic or whatever the fuck they're called.
My dad works at Wiener Co. and he confirmed the collab.
My dad works at Wiener Co. And they wanted to reach out to you. Let's just say it is age related. Let's just say yes, they know about the bend. Yes, they know about the angle.
What related?
Oh god, it's the fucking pumpkin.
I am the angry pumpkin.
I love that video. Oh no, it's the dive rocket launcher. Take action regarding that individual. Relax, I'll handle it. I am the angry pumpkin. I am the angry pumpkin. I wonder how that guy feels about the new Plants vs. Zombies. Did you guys hear about that?
Oh, I saw a lot of bad.
Any
backlash.
Plants vs. Zomboids in the audience who are interested in that?
Especially has been playing the fusion mod, and like they're kind of struggling because every 3 cents is in fucking Chinese. But, like they're getting pretty far.
Did you? Oh, I'm talking about Replanted, by the way. Is that what you're?
I know.
Yeah.
But I saw some backlash. I saw
have
a
never
tweet-
seen a fucking like I've seen fucking Bethesda make promises to fans that they didn't follow. I have seen fucking like companies make like change like shit from the trailers and shit. Like I've seen it all. But I have never seen a company bold-faced lie about whether they're using AI or not. Like, just bold-faced lie. That is not
what I
like,
was
well,
talking
there was a
about.
promise we wanted to follow through on, but we didn't have the time to. No, that is literally just, it is like, you could put them up to a lie detector. You could put Todd Howard up to a lie detector and say, does it have 18 times the detail of Fallout 4? He'd say yes, and then it'd tick green, you know? Because he believes it. He believes it. He genuinely thought so. You could put whatever fucking shyster is doing the social media for Replanted and say, is it using AI? No, and it'd go fucking bright red. It goes red as the fucking sun. You know, like it would fucking like
Even they know that.
imagine. That is fucking nuts. That is actually like, I am so sorry to Plants vs. Zombies fans. Like, holy shit, you have been through it already. I understand you're used to it. But my condolences, because that is nuts. I could complain left and right about Pokemon, and there is still a functional game that I can play, you know? But holy
got the rating.
shit.
I'm gonna say something
Replanted
that's gonna
might
sound
be the worst game of 2025. I'm not joking.
I'm gonna say something that will sound completely insane if you don't know what I'm talking about.
That's up
But
there.
do you guys know if this is already one of the consequences of the fucking Saudi Arabian government by EA? Like, is this what's happening?
Oh, yeah.
The Saudi Arabian government body, yeah, I forgot about that.
Like, is this one of the waves of like impact, or was this already bound to happen?
They just
Because
don't
this
speak,
is not out of
I like
the-
the idea they just
like-
don't speak English and they're putting everything through a fucking like a filter. Like EA offices is just some fucking metal shack in the desert. And it's like fucking like they just fired everyone to make it as cheap as possible. And they have like one guy to fucking like a fucking shack. And he's just like, I'll be honest, I am woefully unprepared for this. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, so where do we speak to the pop cap division of EA? And then he just points to a bottle cap on the fucking table. And he's like, that's pop cap. I got from Pop.
Gives you a bottle and a piece of parchment. It's like, you just let that sit in the sea, and then eventually it'll make its way to the fucking.
File all your inquiries up my ass.
My
For all inquiries, take it up with the plant.
2 chicken nuggets.
Can I talk to the PopCap division? It's a Funko Pop of a pea shooter.
Graciously given to us by fucking Funko Industries. Is it over? Oh yeah, it is. I was like, why did they all leave? Don't leave
You
me.
don't talk to
I
it,
got
it's like a
Reaper
magic
out.
8-ball thing. You're like, should I use AI? Oh, yes.
Yes, yes.
True driving scheme good?
What the fuck?
Negative.
Poltergeist. There's a new yo-yo that does 229 damage. What the fuck? Are you joking me? Okay, so my ruthless Terra spin does 180. My regular unmodded fucking Poltergeist does 229.
Dude, hold on. Is this a
This is broken.
explosive item that doesn't do
It
damage
doesn't.
to me?
I don't. Does it shoot pumpkins or something? What does it do? Oh, can pass through walls? Wait, holy shit, that's way better than what I had. I don't care about shooting lasers and stuff. It can pass through walls. That's fucking awesome.
That's it.
It can pass through walls, disappear, and fly is much better than the other guy. Give me ruthless. Unpleasant, strong, demonic.
Man, the NPC I
Godly.
needed fucking
We'll go with
die from
Godly.
the-
Usually I go for ruthless because yo-yos don't really need knockback, but Godly's fine. Alright, 263 melee damage. Cool.
Nice. Can I have your old yo-yo?
Yeah, it's in the storage system.
Sick. What was it called again?
I might need it. It's the
Terra.
Terra spin. At one point, I might need it to make my ultimate yo-yo, but
Yeah, I'll give it back.
BQ, what up, biatch?
we got Atlas. We could do Frost Moon first just to get it out of the way, but it is daytime, so we'd have to wait anyways. So let's do Atlas. Atlas. We need Martian conduits. Okay, never mind. I guess Atlas is post fucking alien invasion. And they just lied to me. So we'll do Frost Moon.
Just buy a ball from the wizard.
Yeah. Can someone make the Frost Moon present while I buy a ball?
Yeah. We can't.
Really?
What are we missing?
Me when I buy a ball. Me when I have a ball. I'm having a ball.
We're missing silk.
Silk. We need silk. You can make silk easy.
Now if I go present. Yeah, there it is. Nice. It says
sad.
sold by the wizard, but
I'm sad.
whatever.
I bought a ball from where? The wizard. It's a bit of it's a niche Control-Alt-Delete edit comic reference.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fucking arm fusion spell one. I love the Control-Alt-Delete fucking edit account so fucking much. It's my favorite.
The Tumblr account, yeah.
Yeah. It might be one of my favorite
Serial
things
Strike.
on the internet.
Serial Strike is bullshit.
Serial Strike is bullshit, I hate it. Teleport to the woods, teleport to the woods.
Teleport to the moon.
I love the clear bias from the fucking person rewriting those of like wizard-based humor.
Wizard-based
as you know the usual Tumblr suspects, but damn if I don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
I love wizard.
Oh, yeah, if anybody
I love
gets
wizard-based
the-
humor. I love stoner wizard-based humor.
The
I can't lie,
flamethrower,
I'm an
let me
absolute
know.
sucker for stoner humor, and yes, I know it's fucking garbage, and I know that it's not funny, but holy shit, it's so good. It's my favorite lowbrow humor.
Well, there's waves of stoner humor.
Exactly.
Like, that depends.
There's Mario does
Like, I don't think
mushrooms
you're-
and gets high, and there's
MGK.
Yeah.
and then like all the way at like the greater end of it, there's like a fucking I just can't kill this guy. There's just an elf and I can't kill him. This is hell.
That's my favorite type of post. There's an elf and I can't kill him.
Yeah. No, there's a fucking Trailer Park Boys, which is like actually like good. And so
Oh
it's-
yeah, I love Trailer
Yeah.
Park.
I would say
Classic
like that's
Canadian,
that's on the like higher brow end of the spectrum of stoner humor because it's on it, it's got a what's it called? It's got heart. It's just got heart. I love that it doesn't make fun of people in trailer parks, low income communities. It's just like they got their own little world and you want to peek in and you're like it almost makes you want to visit them, you know? It's just like, wow, this is a beautiful little world. It feels like I'm going to Disneyland every time I watch it. And it makes my heart warm. I also like that it's effectively just Phineas and Ferb with the way that it like has a status quo that has to get like
Oh yeah,
fucking...
I'd never even thought about
Yeah,
that. where
there's a
how
status
these
quo that
episodes
must
are-
be replenished by the end of at least every season, or usually every episode.
Julian, I know what we're gonna do today.
What did you make it? Was that Bubbles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to be Ricky. I was like, what did you make?
No.
Julian, we need to... Julian, I think we're gonna go... I think we are gonna go to the... I don't even fucking know. I have a headache. I'm actually... This is the closest I felt to passing out since when I was a kid and I got out of the shower. I haven't eaten anything. I'm gonna pass out. Why can't I move? I hate fighting Ice Queen. She goes like off screen where I can't reach her like a bitch.
What is this?
What a bitch. Oh my god, I just went deaf for a second. Terraria, try not to pass out. Fuck, at least I'm sitting down, so I won't like die if I fall. But I need to beat Frostmoon.
Bro, fucking Ice Queen just
Go to the
swept
bathroom,
by
you're
and hit me
passing
once.
out.
for no reason.
Get off stream, you're passing out! No, I'm gonna beat Frostmoon. What the heck? I didn't do it! I didn't do it! Has there ever been a stream where somebody passes out live? Because this might be the first one.
I think there have.
There definitely happened.
Oh.
Only use me blade.
Yeah, he also did the first stream where he jacked off live. Oh wait, no, that was DSP.
No, that
fuck.
was DSP.
Oh, the camera's
yeah.
still on. DSP has fundamentally ruined my mind because every time I complain about a game while I'm playing it now, I just feel like that. Like, I played Mario Kart World with my fucking friend David, and I felt like DSP the whole time to the point where I was kind of playing into it, like, to shield myself from the fact that I was genuinely pissed off.
The post-irony.
There was absolutely nothing wrong with the game. I was pissed off because he was ganging up on me. And I was like, I've never played this game before. The last Mario Kart game I played was 8 Deluxe, which is completely different, like, you know, control-wise. Like, and you're ganging up on me, this is bullshit. I do think it's really hard to tell, like, when you're going out of bounds, and I think it would have been better if there were just no racetracks. That's my hot take with Mario Kart World, is that they didn't stick to one thing. It's not a free roam experience because like the in between tracks is fucking boring, and it doesn't make you want to like do them. It's just like there's nothing interesting about like, oh, I gotta go to the next track, let me drive to it, and it doesn't mean anything, you know, like getting all the characters is really difficult and like annoying. And there's like a ton of them, and it's just like, you want to collect them all, and if you want a specific like Mario enemy, like, if you're like me and you want to play as the fucking dolphin from Mario World, you know, like, David hadn't fucking unlocked it by then, because it's really, it is completely random which one you're gonna get.
It said Elf Melter 2.
I need that.
Melter 2. Better than Elf Melter 1.
Thank you.
Just like how Terraria 2 will definitely be better than Terraria 1.
Oh, it is better than my current one. Okay, good.
If Terraria 2 has better biomes, just in general, then it'll just be a better game. I just want a game that I don't have to play with mods. If Terraria 2 is fun and has like a system where you can see what you have to craft and stuff, then like I'll actually be really happy.
Yeah.
If I don't have to open fucking Wikipedia constantly, and I can like actually like tell my friends, hey, play this game. Like, holy shit. I want a Terraria. I can recommend to people.
I gotta be honest, I might just be screwed when it comes to Terraria 2, because I think I've played this game so much that I've nitpicked it to oblivion. And like,
There's
I
nothing
feel like
you will like about it.
I think there will be things I like about it, but I think there is no possible way they're gonna fix everything that I have a problem
Well,
with,
here's the thing,
which
right?
is
If
unreasonable
they're going
because I have
into
so many
making an
thousands of
entirely
hours on the
new
game, you
gaming
know?
experience, then I don't really care about that. But if their aim is like making a better Terraria, which the name implies, you know, it's called Terraria 2 instead of just a different like game, then like, you know, I kind of have to agree. I will be nitpicking it a little bit probably.
I
But
think
at the
I'll be
same time, I
nitpicking
just
it to
wanna
like an
have fun,
unreasonable
man.
extent.
I really
Like-
hope the multiplayer is better, like it doesn't lag as much.
That's the main hope, is that it's better optimized.
Yeah, better optimized, which, you know, granted it's a new game, so I assume it will be, it's a new engine, right? They're not going to be using the same engine.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
engine has run its course.
Exactly,
literally.
and they
Like,
realized
they
that, and
can't
instead of
make
just
it any better.
yeah, and instead of just continuing to go with it, Game Freak, then they just, you know, they're like, hey, let's make a new one altogether. You know what's really funny? When I was a kid, one of my biggest dreams was working for Nintendo, of course, like any kid. And I wanted to become a game developer and make a new engine for Pokemon where you could jump and it was 3D and you could jump and like roll and stuff. And the funny thing is, I wanted it to be like you could throw out a Pokemon and then like control them from a distance, which is exactly what Z to A is. And I wanted it to be a game where you're in the wilds and like you craft Pokemon items, which is exactly what Pokemon Legends Arceus was. All of this was when I was like 12, by the way. And another funny thing is, I wanted you to be able to jump and like explore, and I wanted you, the trainer, to be able to like take damage and stuff like that. Like you have a health bar, and they still haven't implemented that, and that's exactly what the next game's gonna be. So I just kind of like. And now you can use this as reference for the fact that I'm not kidding, because all of this like was when I was a kid, and there's no reason for me to lie about it because I'm not flexing or anything. It's not like I'm way better than Game Freak because I thought of all this stuff first. I just wrote it down instead of like fucking like being a game dev and making it. It's like no, it's definitely just the fact that Pokemon developed at such a slow fucking rate that we're getting the bare minimum finally, and people are glazing the shit out of it, and it's like, yeah, the gameplay's finally good, like that's great, but like, okay, you know, we're still.
This is the most original like observation, but like, why in video game culture, quote unquote, do we care so much about like why do we care so much about jumping? Because like
it gives you control. No.
I can't think the last time in my real life that I actually jumped.
But that's the thing. Oh my god, that's the thing, right? Because what it comes down to is when video games are meant to be, in most cases, unless we're talking about a game that's based on realism, a phantasmal extension of the human form, right? So what does that include? Running real fast and jumping real high. Two things that we can't do, but we wish we could, right? And games nonetheless shoehorn in fucking stupid fucking what's it called? Limits, like
stamina bars.
Yeah, stamina bars, you know? And in Breath of the Wild, I will stand by it. The climbing is fucking annoying. There are a lot of places you can get to early by climbing, but they have really difficult enemies, and they have like cold areas, hot areas that you can't traverse until later in the game, right? I think Breath of the Wild is very well balanced when it comes to exploring at your own pace and making sure that people, you know, necessarily don't go into areas too early, but if they want to, like me, and they're fucking stubborn, because I'm super stubborn when I play games. If I think there's a glitch or something there, I'm gonna keep pushing it until I get it. Right? And if I realize it's not a thing, I'm like, all right, and then I finally give up, right? And there are a lot of people who play games like me. And Breath of the Wild, I think, is catered towards somebody like me. You know? Yeah, like, it's fun. It's fun to do that. You know, because honestly, it kind of makes the game longer, and it makes you have a better expectation for it. And if you get pissed off, then it's not the game's fault, it's your own fault. You know?
Yeah.
And that's a great feeling to know that you screwed up and you can do better, and it's not the game, right? And it's not the game limiting you. But there are so many games that limit themselves with stamina and with fucking, like areas you can't jump to. And Pokemon is a perfect example. There are millions of houses that you can't go into. You know, I'm talking about Z to A, but also just generally all of them. You can't jump, you can't roll, you can't go up areas. They put HMs in the game that, you know, way back when, made it so that you had to have specific Pokemon on your team. And you had to teach them a specific move. And, you know, you would think that maybe, just maybe, the concept of like, oh, you learned how to swim. You know, a water-type gym leader taught you how to swim, and now any water-type Pokemon you have on your team, or any Pokemon that would swim, you know, that's been programmed to have this factor, you now swim on, you know? It just makes fucking sense. But up until Generation 7, they just didn't fucking get it. They were so fucking dead set on not innovating, because this is the issue, right? An entire room of yes men who are afraid to innovate.
Tracks, but you did say to like.
Yes. I'm done. You're right. Thank you.
We're talking about game development, and then you like jump on.
I will say, it is a very good example. It is a perfect example, right? Because game devs, I'll say, like, I guess Bethesda too. You know, like they are afraid to let the player have too much fun. You know, they set needless restrictions on stuff, and it forces people to mod the game, which always makes a game feel less fun, if you ask me. Like, I get this feeling in my head that I'm just like, oh man, like, nothing's sacred anymore when I mod a game or when I cheat a game, you know? It's just like, there's no bounds to my reach. I'm too powerful for my own good, and I feel like Omni-Man. I'm just like, nothing's good anymore. There's no point to anything. But like,
I'm getting to that point in Borderlands 3. But not quite. But we're working to it.
I got to that point in Cyberpunk where I necessarily didn't want to start over because my character was so, like, you know, like, fun to play as, but also, like, at the same time, it's like, I can't die. I can't die. It is functionally impossible for me to die. So what's the point? You know, and that's video games for you. You'll always get to that point, you know, at some point. And then you play a new game, right? But, like when it happens too early, then you got a problem, you know? So I like jumping in games because I wish I could jump high in real life.
Yeah.
And if you want to make your game as realistic as possible, go fuck yourself. Seriously, I don't play video games to feel bad about myself and to fucking... Because that's a huge misconception, right? Is when I say that, fucking... Okay, I'm gonna say Pokemon as an example. Pokemon games should be more woke, you know? Like, people are like, you fucking... you want the writing to be catered to a Western audience of you fucking Americans who can't understand Japanese storytelling. And it's like, dude, if anything, what you just said is more racist than me, because, like, you're telling me that a fucking... Just because this game is a Japanese company, that they're not capable of writing games for children that take themselves seriously and, like, take their fans seriously and assume that children can grapple with the concept of evil in the world, you know? Like Darth Vader, who's evil because he has a republic in space, and it is and it's abusive and it's oppressive. Or fucking I'm trying to think about, like, another popular fucking, like, I found a
like
bro.
kids movies villain.
Yeah, just a villain, a classic villain.
Jafar.
Just an evil guy. You know, what was this thing again?
Jafar was from Aladdin.
No, but what was
he
this, like?
Was mad.
He wanted to. He was mad at
he
power.
wanted everything.
Yeah, he wanted
stuff.
power. He was greedy, and he wanted to, you know, fuck a little girl. You know, sounds a little familiar to a couple people in office right now, right? You know, but like, and there you go. You know, all evil. I hate to say it, but is traced back to one of the 7 deadly sins. You know, It's all traced back
Yeah.
there. So if you have a problem with millionaire or greedy fucking villains, and you're like, it's so boring and tired at this point. It's like, I honestly don't have a problem with them. I think if anything, a lot of villains just happen to go to that area because a lot of evil people happen to be greedy and happen to want to have as much power as they can. You know, that's just how it works. You know, and yeah, you could get real philosophical with a villain, you know. I hope to do that in whatever I make, making villains that instead of power they want, you know, to live on, you know, they want to be remembered, they want a legacy, they want to live forever, and then they realize how horrible it is to be immortal, you know, that sort of stuff. You know, ethical villains, you know, ones where you can understand their plight, but you don't understand their means, that sort of stuff, you know. Very interesting. I will always pride a writer on that sort of writing. But I'm not gonna fucking say that it's stupid to make a villain whose entire thing is, the fact that they are greedy. Because that's just true.
Yeah.
And the problem lies in if you write them to... If you are a company who is greedy, writing a character who is greedy, and you don't know how to do it, like with fucking... I'm sure with a lot of, like, modern games, you know? Like, the problem isn't that they're woke. The problem is that they did it wrong. You know? It's the fact that I'm a fucking radical socialist, and I don't agree with what they're saying. So, does that mean that I'm more? I'm the upteenth degree of fucking whatever you would call woke, or is it really just the fact that you wouldn't really like this in any capacity, let alone if it was done right, you know?
Yeah.
Or just that you're disillusioned with the fact that it was done wrong, and maybe you would really like a story. I honestly, I kind of feel like the latter, because people love to talk about old movies and shit, but rich people are always the villains of old movies too. So it's like, you know, it's fucking yeah. Why did it end so quickly?
I don't know. I think we're just goated.
Yeah.
We fucking genocided all the aliens.
We're just epic.
Hello, Smitef.
Chrome, did you get the Tesla whip?
I got
no. Someone
Well,
got
Chrome uses whip, so just checking if she got it.
Laser
Yeah,
drill.
I'll throw it at you anyway.
Alright, let's
What's next?
it's... Well, now that we have the stupid plating, we can spawn that Titan guy, the Atlas. Atlas, let's fight Atlas. Atlas, let's fight Atlas.
My god, look at the fucking, like,
Why do you have
page on
spiked
the
side effects? Who made 2 of those?
Is the wizard back? I need it to be nighttime.
The wizard
The
No,
wizard.
he
doesn't
isn't.
look like it, no.
Stone Fist.
I'm a wizard, a big fat wizard.
Not this town, something stone cold.
Today is gonna be the day
Day that
that
I'm gonna shoot my ass again. By now, I should have farted while I had the chance to. I don't believe that Henny makes me drive my car worse.
I am the angry pumpkin.
I am the angry video game nerd.
I am the angry pumpkin. I am the angry pumpkin.
Look, I'm the angry pumpkin too. You see my angry pumpkin?
No, too small.
Okay, well your angry pumpkin's too bouncy. How about that?
You bet it is.
You guys ready to fight?
Yeah,
Atlas?
right. Sure.
I am.
I should probably get better on
The
it.
Titan of Terra. This is cool. Oh, I like this boss.
Ow.
okay.
Oh my god.
Ow! I got uppercut.
He does a lot of fucking damage. He flew through me like once and that was enough to kill me.
Are my
That
rockets
gun
hitting?
is
Ow.
awesome.
Yeah, it is.
What, the chain gun?
Yeah.
If you guys are
It's
keep
too
him on
hot.
that side, I can just constantly hit him and he never reaches me.
Yeah.
I love projectiles.
I just hate how he teleports to my location and immediately kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have less defense than you guys? Because I don't believe that.
What is your defense?
My defense is 0, so
Really?
no. Yeah, I still have the item that makes me do more damage if I get
Oh,
defense.
what the fuck
That's
just
why I'm
happened?
doing,
Did you
like-
see that?
That's why I'm
What?
doing like 800 damage per rocket.
500 health went down to 0, and he didn't even hit me. I don't know what's happening. I think if you hit his main hitbox, it's an insta-kill, but if you hit his fists, it's not, or something. I'm gonna stay away from his main hitbox as much as I can.
Yeah. The leg, I cannot get away from it.
This thing is spinning too fast, like the shield outside. Okay, it's dead.
Is he dead?
Yeah, finally.
Did it give
Did he drop
rewards?
a...
Yeah, they're at the bottom.
Okay.
They're underneath
Oh, there
the
it is.
thing. Menacing Atlas Eye. Under 50 health, defense is increased by 20, movement speed is reduced by... So it just makes you better when you get below 50 health. Okay.
Ooh,
Arcane Geyser. Arcane Gizzard. There's as your health decreases, your mana regen increases. So it's like the same thing as the Atlas Eye, but for like regen and mana users, I guess.
I got a Waluigi hat.
When is the fucking... Really?
Yeah.
Purple hat? Oh my god, you're right. That's crazy.
No, it's actually Waluigi
Yeah.
with the upside down L and everything.
That's awesome.
Let me see.
Dude, that's flipping cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And now I have regular hair.
Now I have regular hair.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me.
You're probably wondering how I got in this situation, huh?
Probably wondering how I got this Waluigi.
Well,
It all started in Japan. Also, no fucking NPC spawned the
Yeah.
entire day.
Lame.
Yeah, because we've been fighting shit.
And I
That's
think the
cool.
arms dealer died again. Which I needed to buy something from.
What did you need?
Rockets. I need level 3
Oh.
rockets or tier 3 rockets or whatever.
Hmm.
And that he only sells that shit at night.
Hmm.
I'm seeing if I can craft an arms dealer. Apparently not.
We should like stockpile on NPCs.
Okay, so there's a place to bind the hotkey to see item drops, but I don't know which one it is. I looked in the... Like, I
What's a
looked
good
in
armor set
settings.
that I should upgrade to? I think I'm way past hollowed at this point.
Chlorophyte.
Glorified. That's the jungle one, right?
Yeah.
Increase melee damage. Mana.
Guide summoning potion.
Should I stick to ranged or start going for melee? Because I've got like
we
a bit of both.
I don't know. The melee will give you more defense, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. I've got the like werewolf thing that gives you better melee, so maybe I'll just do ranged and have that for my melee stuff.
Just like animals.
Animas like animas, muz. I'm taking an... No, this isn't Calamity. This is Spirit Mod plus Spirit Reforged, which apparently both of them together still don't really have that many
Yeah.
bosses.
Does not do a lot, unfortunately.
The Spirit of Christmas fades? What do you mean? We already did that. Anyways, once we beat Moonlord,
It's
I guess
the
there's no
Panthers
extra
mod.
bosses, so that'll be the end of the run for us. But I think we're starting to
Which
get
one?
tired of this
Honestly,
game
blessing
anyway,
in
so...
disguise. How long were we planning on doing this for?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, yeah. After this, I
Calamity
would
would take
perhaps
forever.
like to do... I'm waiting for the next Cobblemon update. I think that would be a nice thing to stream.
I'd
I
be
would
down.
love to join you for that.
Yeah. Because, the next Cobblemon mod is going to add a lot of functionality that I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Kira Sigma, if you are interested in watching fucking, what was it again? Yeah, Cobblemon, let me know in the comments below. But Base summoning potion. Guide summoning potion.
I got a truffle worm.
I summon him.
We can do fish run.
The guide is back.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can make armor.
The guide has returned.
Or magic melee mixed.
And all the girls
What?
say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Okay, I don't understand. How do you do a mixed melee and mage set? That just doesn't make any sense to me.
You stick to one mostly, and then you just use the other weapon when you're like. If you
Also-
use mostly mage, but you run out of mana, then you switch to.
Yeah, comboing with mage is the easiest one, I'd say, because you just have the mana, and you just have a weapon that you use a lot. You try to buff a little bit,
Mhm.
and then you just use it till you run out of mana. When you run out of mana, you just switch out. You know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, but with range.
Well, what do you run out of?
Nothing. I just like switch. Because I guess once you get to a certain stack, the bullets just don't.
Yeah, 4,000,
Yeah,
5,000 bars.
5,000 bars.
5 seconds.
I'm a scatman.
Did you say skibbity?
Skibbidi. Oh, there we go.
That is not very skibbity of you.
Skibbity toilet's kind of dead, no?
Skibbity
Oh, what the
toilet's
fuck?
dead.
That cactus is moving! Guys, help!
What?
What?
Someone teleport to me. There's a cactus that's like schmoving it.
Oh,
Oh shit, someone's pet killed all of
I
it.
see it! Stream will ever see the fucking schmoovin' cactus. That sucks.
It was like those
well, now that
pokey
you're here,
things
let's
from
do
Mario that like kind of like wiggle like a worm.
That's silly. That's
Um,
silly.
That's silly.
but come here so I can
No
No
spawn
wonder
a big
it's
fish.
awesome. What are you doing?
Fish, we do fish run.
Oh,
Fish. I'm a
it's a
fish.
fish man.
I'm a fish.
I'm a fish man.
I'm a foreign
You wanna
Malaysia.
get in the water? See, look, I'm a fish man.
Dude, that hat you got, Omega, that was a 1.25%.
Really? Damn.
Meteor's mask is
That's
literally, dude. There's another dev mask in here, or a patron mask. Sorry,
Here he is.
it's Meteor.
Ah.
I don't know who it is, but apparently their character is literally just fucking the bandit from Risk of Rain 2. So that's pretty cool. He's too fast.
Ant and I played a little bit of
Who from
Risk of Rain the
Risk
other
of
day.
Risky
It was
Reels.
yesterday, I think.
They should call it Risky Reels.
And it's
too.
funny because like we had to choose because it was just me and Sans, and with my game for some reason still has a weird Steam connectivity issue where like 40
Where it
minutes
just
in it just kicks
connects
everybody
You made me
out.
too slow to
But
dodge.
with Sans, he still has that weird glitch going on where after the second stage is just infinite second
Always
stages
second
over and over again.
The Poltergeist kind of sucks. It like doesn't go far at all, and it doesn't shoot anything, so I can't do anything with fish or hunt. I'm gonna pick up. Well, I mean, you have my yo-yo now, so never mind. I guess I'll just keep.
Oh, do
rocking.
you want it back? I can switch it.
No, it's okay.
I'll trade you even.
Okay.
'Cause I don't use it.
If you'd
that
like.
often.
This one does a lot of damage. It's just, you know, for my. I literally can't hit anything that's too far from me.
Yeah.
Also, why is he not aggroing on me? I have beetle armor.
I don't know.
I hate this part. This part of the boss just actually sucks. Like, there's not much you can do about it. It's just kind of like pray. Give me your juices.
I love fish
Your
juice.
bag.
Hello, fishy
Fish bag.
fishy. Hello, fishy
Chrome,
fishy.
did you just did you take all the stuff from my bag?
Dude. I got the Arcalis.
Ooh.
for some reason. I also got a
I
dev
wonder if the
set.
wings are better than the
I don't know
wings.
if there's better chances for a dev set. That might have just been full odds, which is
Yeah,
kind of
they are
cool,
slightly
but
better.
who's to say?
Thank you.
Put it in the chest, it looks
Oh,
nice.
the wizard is here.
The wizard.
Pelican.
I got the tsunami, I got wing. Wing?
Oh, the wizard arrived.
That's what Omega just said, dude.
Oh, he
It
did.
is.
Okay, cool.
The wizard just arrived.
The wizard is here.
I don't know why that's funny.
Don't
What
worry.
time is it? About 4.
Let's go
Over here.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fuck? There we go. Cool.
Okay.
We're back. We're so back.
We are so bad.
Whoa, the fish on wings are so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Do up.
Is she hairy? I'm a pot her. I'm a potter. I'm a hairy pothead with no daughter.
Yeah.
Living
I
under
think you're right.
staircase, now I'm out. I had an enemy named Voldemort, so I slammed him out.
Voldemort's such a fucking shitty villain, dude.
You
Like,
didn't
just
you didn't like the part
narrative-wise.
where his head came out from behind his, or where a face came out from behind his head?
That was generally like, I gotta be honest, pretty scary. I'll give joking Roland.
Oh, there is
that,
another yo-yo. It's called the Spectrum. Let's go. I want to get on the Spectrum. All right.
Yeah.
Let's fight Empress.
Hell yeah.
At night.
Oh, I did get it. At
Let's fight
night?
Empress.
Oh, no.
At night.
Are you serious? Do you need to for that thing? Or
You don't want to fight the Empress?
at night, isn't it harder?
No,
Or is
I
it
thought it
the
was
day
during the
harder?
day it was harder,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
I have to go find the prismatic lace thing. Maybe I can make
I haven't been in Hallow before, guys. Where is it?
It's just a snow biome.
yeah.
Really? Well, not just a summon, the best summon in the game, which is like
What is? Oh,
that's
yeah, the
what you
day.
get in the daytime.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's kind of mid.
Isn't it like a sentry, or is it an actual summon?
It's an actual summon.
Okay.
It sticks right next to you. The moment an enemy is on screen, it attacks it. The hitbox detection is pretty fucking good, so it's not one of those summons that just flies past the fucking enemy.
Oh my god, wait, there
Like,
it
it's
is.
genuinely the best.
Oh wait, never mind, that's a fairy.
It's a favorite.
Dude, me and my girlfriend went to this like dead mall. It was like an hour away from us because of traffic, so it took forever. And there was a pumpkin patch by there, so we got to make the most of it. But the mall was fucking dead, and we wanted to see like how dead it was. We were hoping to find a couple dead stock stores trying to get rid of their shit, but sadly most of it was gone by now. But one thing we did find that was fucking beautiful was we walked by a David's Jewelers, and there was only one employee, and they were a furry. And they were just sitting there, like, at a little booth, like, in front of the David's Jewelers, like, with the little, like, rings and shit, just, like, sitting there just looking at us, and I was like, that's fucking awesome, dude. I was like, why doesn't every
How'd
David's
you know they
Jewelers have
were
a
a
furry?
furry? What?
They had a furry mask. They were in their suit.
Oh, they just straight up had a mask?
They were just
Yeah.
hanging out in
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. And I was like, why doesn't every
Love it.
David's
That's
Jewelers have a
awesome.
furry? I feel fucking ripped right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Every single other time I've been to the mall, I don't see any furries around. Fuck.
Guys, it says the Dryad is alive. Where the fuck is she?
Up my ass. To the left. I love up my ass and to the left. I don't know why. I love that. I love that fucking that phrase.
I have no idea. I would think maybe in the jungle, but I don't see her there.
When does the lace
Ah,
wing
she's
show
in
up
the
again? Isn't it
park.
like dawn or something?
Oh yeah, and the mushroom thing. Yeah, I think between night and day.
I just think that space is too small. I'm here to fucking purificate.
Oh, you're gonna make the hollow larger? Sank.
Oh, you have to.
Make sure to spread it on the grass.
I spread it all over.
Very good.
Put it on my head.
The blue biome is
Yes,
almost
will.
like the hollow, and so I thought it was the hollow when I first got here, and they just redesigned it, but it's not. It's a different biome. It's like something else.
I might grab some food real quick while we're waiting.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the world in case you guys want to fight something.
Okay.
That dude's scared of something. If we fight something, he's scared, dude.
Ooh.
Alright, I've placed like 200 hallow seeds.
Thank you. How long does it take?
Oh, we just need them to spread over the grass, I guess. Can you insta-mine the grass? Hold on. No, hold on. Terraria grass is already whitelisted, then why can't I... You know what, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way.
And I will help the old-fashioned way.
Someone still respects old traditions.
Yeah.
Nowadays, all is TikTok and lying.
TikTok and shitcock and fart fungus and all
And
this
Fort Knox and
Fort Knox and all this bullshit. TikTok and Fort Knox and shitcock and all this fucking stupid shit. I had enough of
New
it.
Eminem drop. Post on TikTok by fat cock. Fort
That
Knox.
is Eminem, holy shit. I may have taken Eminem for granted, okay? I may have made fun of him for the Born Anna thing without realizing that he did it on purpose to be funny, and it made me laugh, so it was functional, but... Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you would care.
I only changed my mind because I learned that he's actually very left-leaning in his beliefs, and his fans are just the ones that are fucking annoying about it.
Yep.
How do you
I
feel
remember seeing,
about...
I think it was FD
How do you-
Signifier talking about it.
Oh my god, I want your take on BB Nose. What's your take on BB Nose?
I think I don't like that people
music.
call him Baby Nose. I don't care for his music. Like,
Okay.
I think it sounds fine. Like, I think it's fun. It's like party music, right? And I was never that much into that, I suppose.
Well, for white people.
I think, yeah, but well, party music usually like.
It's the AJR
anyway.
of our generation. Every generation...
I think it's not that bad.
Every generation... yeah, it's not as bad as AJR, I'm being rude.
Like
every
AJR
generation needs
is
their...
party
their,
music is very corporate, but it sounds notoriously bad.
yeah.
Like, I think Baby Doll sounds fine. I think it's like fun enough music.
I would say
and he
he's like
seems
on
like
a
a chill
Imagine
guy.
Dragons level, maybe, then.
Yeah, I'd say kind of that
Yeah.
too. And it's not my cup of tea, but
It is my cup of tea.
he
Pulls out
seems
a
like
cup
a
of
very
tea.
interesting guy.
He seems like a
Um,
fine person. He's taking the
like,
criticism
he-
quite well, but it's just like...
He
I don't
does
think
a
that's
thing
what it's
that,
about.
like-
My whole issue from the beginning has been the people who listen to him. I just don't like his like viewer base. I think they're all very annoying and like they're very millennial. They're almost like giving Gen Z a bad name. Like they and it's not being unabashedly yourself. It's being unabashedly yourself and then wanting people to like hype you up for it, you know? Because there's a huge difference. Just being like I'm cringe and I don't care, you know, that's awesome, right? But being like I'm cringe and I'm going to like use the same fucking like reaction image in every comment section and hope and pray that people like me for it, like is fucking annoying. It is exhausting and it's the most millennial thing Gen Z does. It's a problem I have with a lot of the Vocaloid community, or I guess the new Vocaloid community, because the old Vocaloid community just kind of made like Vocaloid songs and was cool and like fucking you know, like just made shit.
Mhm.
And like now it's like it's kind of just people like gooning over the characters and being like my small bean. My small
What the fuck is
bean.
that? Soul Orb.
I caught it.
As the resident millennial expert, I agree.
Thank you. The soul orb
There's
is
a lot of
shimmerable.
stuff about older like Gen Z who like. There's a lot of overlap between like millennial.
Yeah, and it's too bad
stereotypes
because
and
it's
culture
like
as there is with older Gen Z people.
It's because generations, you can observe a cultural shift, but it's not really like. Generations are a marketing
Gradual.
thing. Not in the sense of like it's made to sell. Like, how can I say this? It's not that it's a marketing thing. It's something that was created exclusively, like, as a ploy and non-scientific. It's just a like. It was a studied mechanism to sell products in the first
Yeah.
place. Hold on, there's the fly right here. Butterfly.
oh my god, why are there so many fucking enemies? Oh yeah, you got that thing.
Yeah, Chromium did the thing. From turn it off. I got the fly. I got the butterfly.
Turn it off! Turn it off! The fuck is a nether crystal?
What was I talking about? Yeah, generations were like started to get analyzed for the purpose of selling products. You know, not that invalidates that there are cultural shifts in these specific slices of population, but like it's not exactly like studied deeply to be super accurate. You know, so the overlap is kind of imminent. Like it's always gonna happen.
Yeah, it's a gradual shift it's a gradient, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will say, I do appreciate that, Bibinos is that, Bibinos is, fucking, what's it called, commissioning artists for his music. Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people in his place would do a contest or something. Like,
He did at one point, but he also paid them.
Yeah, so exactly, right. But it's good. I like
Hold
to
on,
see
let me see
people
what's
making
happening
art.
outside. I see someone
However,
with a clown wig.
one of the artists who I'm not sure if he gave them direction to do this, but they did anyways. Chucklebone made an animation of him as a dog, like, but just like a nude man in a dog costume, like chasing a young
Christian
boy,
Grey are back.
like. And like chasing a young boy around and his grandmother like petting him and stuff, and it's very strange and I don't like it, and I'm sure it's probably that guy's fault, the animator, because I don't think he gave him direction. So I'm going to give Mr. No Money the benefit of the doubt and believe that he just said make an animation, and then he made that and he said, oh, that's cool, whatever, you know, and didn't really look into it too much. But I personally, if I was him, I would have probably told him not to post that. I would have said, hey, this is really bad. This is a terrible look for me and for you. Because, you know, fake leftists aren't passing the pedophile, you know, like, fucking, allegations very often. The last thing we need is more fucking, you know, steam for the mill.
Fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
What's the
fake
what's
leftists,
the
by the way,
controversy?
emphasis on
I
that.
hadn't
I'm
heard
not
about
talking
this at all.
about, you know, obviously, based on
There was an
specific-
animation of him as a
he's wearing a dog
naked
costume,
guy
but it's
with a
naked
dog
basically, and he gets like quote unquote adopted by a young boy. I'm not going to show it. You could probably find it, but honestly, everybody's making a lot of cases for it and being like, it's not that bad and stuff, and it's like,
it sounds pretty bad.
listen, I'll let everybody be the judge. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. However, I think I have very good foresight on the internet. If there's one thing I can give myself, it's foresight. I have very good foresight in a lot of these situations, and I'm very good at calling when something's going to be a problem later or not. You know?
Yeah.
There's a reason you can't find any clips of me saying any fucking terrible, like, weird alt-right garbage on the internet. It's because I take my digital footprint and others very seriously, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's good to have a music video like that. So, I don't know, you know?
That's valid.
Yeah, basically I'm very disillusioned with a lot of I'm very disillusioned with a lot of
Artist.
YouTube animators right now too. I noticed.
Oh, yeah.
One of the ones I do want to shout out is Zurl, because he's just doing his thing and making his own animated series, which is very good. Monkey Wrench, very good series. A couple other ones are doing it.
I have heard of
I
that.
will say,
Yeah, I
people
hear that's
complain
good.
about Glitch a lot, but I actually really like Glitch. I think the new thing they did, Knights of Guinevere, I think it's called, the pilot looks very good.
Yeah.
And I'm actually very excited to see where it goes. I think it's very... The writing is
They
reading,
did,
reading what I thought it was going to be, I'm gonna be honest, I'm like a wounded puppy. I immediately think it's going to be like written like a Marvel movie, but it wasn't. It
Yeah.
absolutely wasn't. It was actually written very well, and it's written like a cartoon except for
What
adults.
the hell?
And it's
Oh,
like,
both
wow,
of them.
we don't have too many of these. That's really good. You know, when a cartoon's for adults, it usually is very like raunchy on purpose, but instead it's just because it's something that kids can't really handle. The concept of conglomerates and the only thing that they can't
can I-
handle is you know, like body horror and conglomerates using people for, you know, their bodies and poisoning them
Yeah.
and shit. The type of thing that
Can I start the fight?
yeah.
Sure.
Here, I'm going to the Hallow first, because I don't remember if we can fight it at home or not.
I don't think so. Pretty sure you have to be in the hall.
Ooh, Aurora
Oh, I'm not
Borealis.
in the team. That's why. There we go.
Yes. This yo-yo is so much better. I feel like fucking Goku when he took his like weighted like bracelets off. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I do like a handful of YouTube animators because after all, they're posting their art for free online, so I really don't have a problem with most of them. But
Yeah.
I used to follow Cass Vanderpaul, and he kind of just started putting out like shitty animations about like whatever the new thing is. With like the joke is
Yeah.
that like the character yells or someone screams, and it's really annoying. And really the issue is just the fact that he has to put out a video every week, and so it's like I'm not gonna say he's a terrible person for it, and I'm not going to say it's bad because you gotta make your
it's
money
that-
somehow, and if it's going to be through animation, I immediately have a little more respect for you, right? You know, than like fucking I don't know, like a top 15s channel or something like that, you know, who does virtually the same thing except with less fucking God, I need to survive with oh shit.
Uh-oh. Not the guy with 0 defense being the last one.
Not
Oh,
from
no.
I'm still here too, don't worry.
Crumbs, yeah.
But I do think it's very annoying because usually when I see people use a spicy meme for a reaction video, it's from like a channel like him that does animation videos that are basically made to just be reaction slop, and it's just like it's just kind of fucking annoying. It's like I like when people make animations because they want to and they got something to say. You know,
Yeah.
it gets kind of boring. Anyways, basically, my point is Chucklebone totally copied his art style. I don't know if he was there first, but they have a very similar art style. And, I think that,
Not this one.
I think that, did anyone get the yo-yo, by the way?
The yo-yo. I don't think
I
so.
might have to fight her again. I really want that yo-yo.
We didn't do too bad, so we
Yeah.
can fight it. If we have another butterfly.
Oh.
We
yes.
do. I was trying to hit and I couldn't, but sure, they worked.
But, yeah, basically, if you make a shitty animation of a guy trying to fucking hump a kid, then I don't know, I got a problem with you.
Yeah,
And it's kind of gonna make me hate everything you make from there. I don't care if that's biased. I think it's just
No, that's
more that it leaves a
yeah.
bad taste in my mouth, and it kind of makes me disillusioned with the rest of the slop you put out. So it's like, you know, I'm less likely to give you the benefit of the doubt just as somebody who makes stuff, and I'm more likely to say, like, you don't really have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like, if the punchline of your thing is, lol, it's funny because the adult man is preying on this child, then you don't have a sense of humor. Just like the people
No.
who make racism the joke, just like the people who make bigotry the joke, you don't have a sense of humor. You know, really?
Yeah.
You know? But
It
you would
is
do
shocking,
you would
therefore
do
it's
fucking
funny.
numbers in Japan. You should really move there. You should go work on a syndicated anime series that gets 15 seasons in a movie, because holy shit, they love that stuff down there. But yeah.
Yeah.
still think AJR is worse than Mr. No Money.
Yeah.
I was using it as an example.
I was out in the kitchen
not
when
as
you said that, and I was like, "That's a bit of an insult to BB No Money." Like,
Yeah, sorry, bro.
AJR is very.
You make music for a similar audience, was my point. You make music for people who like Imagine Dragons, people who listen to only video game OSTs.
Imagine Dragons is more.
People who make people who you ask, oh, what type of music do you like? And they say, oh, I like music OSTs, and it's like, anything else? Like, I love music OSTs. I love the Minecraft soundtrack. You know, C15. You know, he's a great guy. I have it on vinyl. You know, what else do you listen to? Just mostly that. Okay. Do you listen to rap? No, it's too overstimulating. Oh, okay. I know what kind of person you are now. You know, it's like I immediately know. You don't have to tell me anything. You don't have to explain anything. I immediately know who you are. And yes, I'm going to judge you for it because it says everything. You know. Or they say, oh yeah, I listen to rap, and it's like, who? It's like, oh, Tyler the Creator. It's like, anyone else? No. It's like, okay, well that guy's like very heavily anti-black in a lot of his, you know, he's gotten better necessarily. I'm glad that he's improved as a person because so many people look up to him, and I do like his music, but he has a storied history of essentially being like a dancing like act, like a minstrel act for white people. So like, you know, I mean,
did we get the yo-yo this time?
Did anyone get the yo-yo? I didn't.
I did not.
Let me look at the bag and see how often you get it. Maybe you have to fight it during the day or something, because I'm like...
Oh no, I hope not.
Yeah, me neither. Let me see.
You might have to do that off, like, stream, because, like, with the lag on multiplayer, I don't think...
That is absolutely true. Hold on, let me go to the... vanilla modded treasure bags. No, it'd be vanilla treasure bags. I'm stupid. Hold on.
The vanilla modded
Empress of Red Light. I'm just gonna buy a shit ton of these, but let me see how rare it is, though, just out of curiosity. 5%. So
that is pretty low.
That's low, like, but it's not a during the day thing. It's a. Let me just buy these instead. Sell them.
You can buy the bags?
Yeah, from the operator.
Oh.
I got like a shit ton of platinum too, so I don't gotta worry about it.
Yeah.
Bruh. Am I fucking serious? Oh my god. I bought one cluster rocket to see what it does exactly, because I thought it sounded interesting. And then I shot it, and then I just shot it like upward, so it obviously just kept flying and never fucking blew up.
I threw the grenade out on purpose, or I pulled the pin out the grenade on purpose when I threw it, and even though I'm an action star, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's the fucking Will Smith rap video. It's really bad.
Rewind?
No, it's I forgot what the context was, but in a video he rapped for whatever reason, and it's very bad. His cadence is absolutely fucking hilarious, and I love it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I didn't watch the clip, but I thought you were talking about it.
There's a part where he goes, I know how to ball when I shoot it, and at least I pulled the grenade out on purpose when I threw it. And I say that all the fucking time, just cause it's funny to me. And then he says, and even though I'm an action star, like that, and I love it. It's like nobody raps like this. Oh great. Yep. The operator's gonna die now. Do we have any way to end this? Okay, you got it. Whew. By the way, I've opened tons of bags and I've not gotten it. I must have gone through. Okay, there we go.
Cluster Rockets 2 did more damage, but they just break stuff.
It took fucking forever.
I hope you guys don't mind these
It's a little slow, but does it shoot anything out? Was this a fucking waste of time? Hold on. It's got puts on a deadly light show. What? So just the flower? I mean, I guess it increases the range. That's kind of cool. Does it like shoot?
Maybe when you're like, yeah.
I gotta find out before I like
when you're
start using this thing. Go to the jungle.
Jungle?
Come on, spawn some.
It's been a while since I've done this.
No enemies.
I like digging with rockets.
Now you're working with rockets. Okay, so all of the smaller yo-yos that shoot out have the little flowers too, so it ain't that bad. But I would personally probably rather have lasers.
I would rather.
I would rather.
So it's just Betsy and the Moonlord phases. Let's
Yeah.
do that and never come here again.
I was gonna say we could do that next time if you want. Did you wanna do that, or did
If you want to end up now, that's fine by me. But I think we have we have all the resources
Would you
to end
guys
up
like
right
to?
now,
Would you be
so
down
might as
to?
well. Because then we can have the week having the exciting little murmurs of like, oh, what are we gonna do next?
Wow. Yeah.
Let me get the Betsy crystal. What's the name? Here,
There's the
Eternia crystal. I'm gonna do the first few waves.
I'll join.
Guys, fear not the anglers. Oh, Chrome, you got that side? I'll just stay here and shoot.
Oh yeah, 3 of us got this side. I'll
Okay.
go on Omega's side. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Oh.
Get over there!
Get over there.
Get over there. We have lost the power of creation. Do we have anything left?
When does it start? Can someone start the next wave?
Huh? How do you start the next wave? It starts
You
on its own.
you right click the crystal to skip the.
No, it's
the
counting
wave.
down. Oh, right. I see. You can skip it.
Fucking bug.
Bug. Bug.
A glyph.
You want it?
Yes.
Here.
What do you even do with those?
You buy little enchantments for your weapons. Like here, this sniper rifle sets me on fire when I hit something, but it has 25% more damage and 10% more critical. There's a bunch of them. There's like enemies get the chilled effect when they get shot.
Yeah.
There's builds up damage for your next attack. There's all sorts of stuff.
I do kind of like how this yo-yo just looks. Oh. There we go. Oh boy. When does Betsy show up again?
One of the last rounds.
Like 5 or 6.
Oh boy. I guess the musician was slain
The
sometime.
musician immediately.
I have no clue how that even happened. Oh, I think he like went towards the portal for some reason. He like walked out the door
I
and killed
think-
himself.
It was already on the. It was also on the chat that he spawned, so I think he just spawned in the event.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Now I'm doing.
I keep seeing something with an exclamation mark spawn, like a little bubble. I have no clue what it is because I keep killing it before it can survive.
Yeah.
There goes the Dark Mage.
Dark Mage down.
Get your Dark Mage up.
Who up Darking Mage?
I'm skipping it.
I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. You wanna know what fucking Bethesda did for Fallout Day? Did you guys see that?
I
They,
didn't know.
they announced that they're re-releasing Fallout 4 with some small fixes for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's right, the game that needs the least tweaks and fixes is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Instead of the game that is not playable on modern hardware, or the
Yeah.
other ones that are just like that.
Tell me when they re-release Skyrim on the Switch 2.
They will, but
They probably will.
They will, yeah.
they definitely will. They always do. Skyrim's all over the fucking place. They
I'm
Mine's on
just
the
pissed
Switch
off
One.
that there's no console you can easily play New Vegas on. I tried getting my girlfriend set up with a fucking New Vegas on Xbox, and there was a problem with the saves, and it took forever to fix it. And then that gave me a flashback to when I tried to play it on my PC for the first time, and it took fucking forever just to get it to work. Like, that might be one of the hardest games to just fucking play. Like, to just play. Like, it almost makes you, like, not excited when you start playing it. That's a problem. Because it's a good game, I'll say it. It's a good game. Me personally, I like replaying New Vegas a little more, but I like just playing Fallout 4 a little more, you know? Like, if I'm gonna replay one of the Fallout games for the story and to like see new parts of it, and it's like, oh, like stuff I didn't even notice the first time, you know, that's New Vegas. That's New Vegas, right? Everyone would agree. The story's amazing in New Vegas, but like, fucking... Oh, Betsy!
Oh, there she is.
Betsy! But you know, like, fucking... Not exactly the thing that we need right now. Which, like, yeah, Fallout 4 is the big game because it's the one that, like, the fucking show is based on and stuff. I completely understand it. And yes, it's nice to be able to play the new, honestly, the best modern Fallout on Switch because, like, you know, I'm glad they didn't do fucking, I'm at least glad they restrained themselves from doing 76 on Switch because ain't no one playing that shit anymore. 76 sucks cock. But, like, fucking, you know, like... I think it should have been maybe a collection of Fallout games, maybe, with a promise of 4 on the Switch, like a hint or something, and then they'd be like, oh, we're gonna like make it better for Switch 2. You know, like we're gonna like redo a bunch of the games since it's basically the quintessential Fallout game now.
Yeah, who cares about reworks or even remakes? I can just re-release, you know, like, and then nothing is fixed except for like.
And yes,
like,
honestly, I would much rather have a fucking a complete remaster of New Vegas, but that's not probably gonna happen because Obsidian made it. And, you know, it's like they don't really. It's not gonna happen really. So just pour it with fixes that makes it playable for modern hardware and like maybe like some graphical fixes. Just release that onto Switch, and boom, there you go. People would love that. Everybody would be happy, you know. And then from there, you could make the promise of like, oh yeah, we're gonna like make Fallout 4 like we're gonna make the best version of Fallout 4 for Nintendo Switch 2. You know, and it's like, there we go. That's nice. Very good. You know, instead of whatever the fuck they did.
I'm on the dungeon.
On the dungeon. For what?
You're in the dungeon.
Oh yeah, for
the guy. For the final countdown.
For No Man's Sky, check it out.
Yeah.
I fuck with No Man's Sky. I gotta be honest.
You love it or you hate it?
I fuck with it.
Oh, you fuck with it? That's
I don't love with it. I don't love with it. But
I'm gonna be honest.
like,
I got bored of it real quick.
I had a lot of fun.
I really liked it at the beginning, but I got really bored.
There's a lot more dynamic stuff to do now, but
compared to the original,
like,
absolutely, it's a functional game. If I had No Man's Sky and nothing else as a kid, I would have had a lot of fun with it. I think we just have a very high like bar for like what a great game is now. I guess we're starting it.
But like, it really sucks that unfortunately, even though with all the shit they fixed to make it an actually like, honest to goodness, really good game, they still haven't like honed in how to avoid the tedium of the game.
Yeah, there is a lot of tedium. Absolutely.
And that kind of made me stop.
Watch out, guys! You gotta pick the right one. There he is. Ain't nobody want to fight a giant golden dragon that fucking takes away 80% of your health. It takes forever to kill. I will say, I wish there were more bosses like Lunatic Cultists that benefited from precision, because 80% of Terraria bosses are just like hit the thing and kill it. Oh great.
I always use like things that aim by themselves.
Yes. So. The male manipulator. It's playing like victory
what
music.
What do you do with my mail?
The ancient male manipulator. There were tons of ancient male manipulators.
Does he not drop a bag?
No, just the male manipulator.
I got called. I got called a male manipulator because I listened to one song by the Smiths.
Who called you it?
Okay. Seshi.
Really? Okay, well it's true then.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna do solar so I can get my shit. I want my JoJo.
I'm gonna do this one because it's really close.
I would go
Okay,
outside, but I haven't capacity to do that.
That's
What's-
an iconic.
What song was it, Omen?
I like the Heaven Knows I'm Miserable.
Yeah. My girlfriend was like, I listen to the Smiths in a Latino way, not in a white guy way, and I was like, that's so true.
But what if I'm a white Latino? What do I do?
Then you can say in a Latino way.
Okay,
It's all good.
then I win.
Yeah, exactly. You see, because that's the thing. If you live in a Latin country or in Mexico and you're white passing, as long as you understand that you do have a degree of privilege to a certain extent, like
Yeah.
just by existing
here,
as a
by
white
all
person,
means.
yeah, then it's like
In the
there's
US,
nothing
things
wrong
change
with
a
being
little bit.
with you know. If anything, you should love your heritage and you should embrace it. Well, you should embrace it wholeheartedly. And I guess that includes listening to the Smiths, but in a cool way.
Yeah.
Because that is apparently a
The
very
guitar
Latino thing to
riff,
do. I didn't know
but
that
not
for a
by the
long
Smiths.
time, but I learned. And I was like, oh. I just don't like Morrissey. I like the Smiths, but a lot of my favorite Smiths songs were just done better by Deftones. So it's like, that kind of said something about how I feel about Morrissey. I think he's got a very interesting voice, but also, I mean, you know what's really funny? If we're gonna talk about someone who can speak on it, my mom was around when fucking the Smiths were like, kicking, and she said she hated Morrissey. And when I was a kid, I was like, why? The Smiths is so good. But then I learned, I was like, holy shit. It's because he's got terrible stage presence and his voice is like kind of boring. Like, and then she listened to the Smashing Pumpkins, and I thought the Smashing Pumpkins lead singer was dumb because I was like, he's got a high voice. As a kid with a high voice, it was so funny that I would even fucking say that. But then I grew up and I was like, I fucking love the Smashing Pumpkins lead singer. I think the Smashing Pumpkins are awesome, and I came to love them. And like, it's really funny how like how broadening your horizons really just makes you a better makes you a more interesting person with more to say on the world. Like, yeah, like I think I'm a different person than when I was a kid and I listened to the Angry Birds Space soundtrack as my favorite music.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I
Crazy.
still like the Angry Birds
Different than
soundtrack,
when you
that's
were
no
when you were a
problem.
kid?
But if I say it's one of my favorites, then I'm
insane.
completely discounting people who have like done amazing music who just I don't know, be quirky or something. I don't know. I can't stand people who say like they don't listen to any music other than a specific thing. Like whether it's video game OSTs or one genre of music, or that they specifically don't listen to a genre of music. Like there's a reason I don't listen to country. One, I don't take to it, which is obvious. Two, I just don't think it has a lot to say in a lot of cases.
Surrounding it.
Yeah, and three, the whole culture surrounding it. I didn't grow up in country, But if I did, I might have a special love for it,
Neither did the singers, so
Exactly.
That's
So it's
one
like,
thing that always pisses me off so deeply. with country
I've got my
music, especially in
reasons.
the US. Like, sure, it happens here as well, but like here there's such a culture around a lot of more rural quote unquote music, but we don't have to deal with the thing in the US where it's almost exclusively people who are not country, It's crazy. You're role playing as this working class
I
man.
hate how much-
You haven't been to a fucking farm. You don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, but also a lot of them just kind of gave up on that too. I've noticed a lot of modern country music is about going to the bar, specifically, just hanging out at the bar. And I know it's stupid to be oh, it's got to be about one thing, but it's that's just not It's I'm sorry, are your little liberal hands holding a beer right now when they should be holding a fucking rake? When they should be holding a shovel and a trowel? You fucking libtard? You got soft hands, boy. You're singing about going to the bar and getting rejected and your wife cheating on you? Well, I mean, if you were a better man, that probably wouldn't have happened.
There is I think that is a result from the culture shift of the farmer archetype being more an aesthetic nowadays than it is
an actual
thing in the living world.
In the world
Of
of the
course
living.
farmers still exist, but when people
This was
refer to
fast.
farmers, they're not necessarily talking to people who have to work this tiresome job. They're talking about all sorts of dog whistles for conservatism,
Yeah.
which happens everywhere, not just in farms,
Mm-hmm. So strange.
But that's one thing that you mentioned as well, and I definitely think there is a logical backing to it, but I don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's related
We'll cross
to the
that bridge when
conservative
we
thing.
get there.
we also have a lot of rural music that leans into my wife left me and she cheated on me and I want her back. Like, we have a lot of that. And I know you guys have that in country music too. So it's like, what's going on, guys? Is everything all right? Like, what's like, it's like, do you guys need like counseling or something? Like, you can't just keep singing about it. It keeps happening apparently. Like, it's
No, it's the Taylor Swift effect. It probably only happened once or twice, and I'm giving them a lot of credit thinking that's even true. But and then it's what your whole thing is about, and then you write based off of drama because you have nothing better to do. I could talk about Taylor Swift for a while too. I do not like her. I think that she is a culture vulture, if you will. You know.
Yeah.
And it sucks that if you say anything about her, where are the pylons? Oh, there they are.
People go like,
If you speak on her, then most people just kind of say you're being they'll say like, yeah, well, men do it too, and it's like, yeah. It's almost like maybe she should be better because she's like, I know this is gonna sound crazy when I make this statement, but like, it's almost like she should be better because then the men that have cheated on her, apparently, you know, instead of like being somebody who flies private jets to like close by locations, has made a career off of like discounting people, essentially, has made a career off of gossip, and still acts like a teenager. Because a lot of the men I hate still act like teenagers.
It me off as a huge shock.
Yeah.
Like, I think we talked about this last stream as well, but like, Taylor Swift is on her like grown-up quote-unquote era where she's talking about sex and like things that are taboo quote-unquote that everybody does. And
she's
like
re-eating Miley Cyrus's nachos.
Yeah, exactly. There's this like movement in pop music happens all the fucking time. It happened with Miley Cyrus. It happened with fucking Demi Lovato. It happened with all sorts of like artists, but just seeing her do this in her 40s is like rough, you know? Like, it's not that like, oh, 40-year-old women can't have sex or whatever. That's not what I'm saying.
40-year-old women
like,
shouldn't be gossiping about fucking like boys like their children.
Like, you talking about this like it's this big taboo shocker is really embarrassing. And all of the backlash proving that it is taboo, like, shit, because people are horrified that this 40-year-old woman gets it down sometimes.
Where are we gonna go?
Like, it's...
Up here?
I was gonna stay here.
Alright.
Probably gonna kill all the fucking NPCs.
It don't matter if everyone dies. Who gives
That's the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Do I have enough time to read? No.
To read?
To read.
To read?
I don't think they do. Let me try.
Do I have enough time to pee? Like, genuinely? Do I have to... Can I go to the bathroom?
No.
You can just keep dying when it starts. Like, it's not gonna be a big deal.
I'm gonna do that.
We're fighting the final boss, and
Crows is pee-pee.
Crows is fucking pee-peeing in the fucking potty right now. The celestial
Not on me, please.
onion.
Oh my god! Of course it's on me. I'm in the thing, reforging my snow cannon.
Oh no shit! I was doing that too. I'm just faster than you, I guess. You are not fast enough. You are not brave enough. I'm a big bear. I'm the moon lord. I'm the predator of the prey that is hiding.
All the bosses having insane amounts of health. Looking at the Moon Lord's health right now seems almost jarring. That like it's not that much, you know.
Yeah. His health is a fucking We've seen health that looks like fucking IP coordinates. Come on, I die. Ari, I'm the Ari. It's a hood classic right there. Ah, laser!
Yeah, that's it. Oh, never mind. It stopped. Die hand.
Die hand. You don't belong in this world. There's like one fucking like cube left of health and it won't fucking leave.
Yeah.
Okay, I took out the big one. Yes! They all went at like the same time.
The hard yard.
Give them hell! Get. Oh.
Oh my god, it just killed 2 of us at the same time.
There's an eyeball next to you, Gross! Watch out! There's a laser next to you, Gross! Watch out! There's a laser next to you, Gross! Watch out!
3, 2, 1.
I'm back. I'm
Guys,
back.
where's the boss? Chrome, you can come back, Chrome. It's okay.
Please come back. Please.
Please, come
I have to
back.
teleport to you on our map.
Literally, what the fuck? I missed it. Okay, well, here we are.
He's going.
He's going.
Who's playing the bat to the bone riff?
That's where I'm going for lunch today.
Celebration Mark II.
Yay! Anyone got the yo-yo?
You know
Anyone
what?
got the
You know
yo-yo?
what that means? Where is it? Celebration Mark II, baby.
Anyone got the? Oh.
Not me, I'm me.
Anyone got the?
Did you get the crystal staff?
Okay, I'm gonna go buy it.
Because I did. If you didn't, you can have it.
I got a last prism, lunar flare,
Mm.
and I'll get for the start.
Okay.
Oh man, where am I from?
Fuck it.
Oh, your inventory's full.
My inventory is
I wonder
full.
why. I got the lunar
Thank you.
flare. I got the portal gun.
So
What
no
am I
one,
getting so far?
no one got the yo-yo. Okay, as per
No.
usual. Oh, I
The
got it
chat
just
was
now.
working. I
Sick
got
bro.
it.
Oh, okay, I bought one,
Oh,
so it's
from
fine. You just throw it in the chest if you want.
Who got the meow mirror?
I did.
Stop pissing
I got
me
the
off.
meow mirror minecart.
You don't like the meow mirror?
Sounds stupid.
The meow mirror.
Amir.
Amir. I'm going to make the Zenith yo-yo. I need a cascade. I need a golem's throw, which apparently is a thing. Oh, I can just make it. Okay. I just need lizard brick.
What the hell did I just shoot? Oh, never mind. This is just a normal celebration.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I just want to say congratulations! Well, guys, we did it. So,
But did you make your thing?
I have to make my yo-yo now. Where's the builder?
Okay.
Where's the builder? Where's the builder?
Dun, dun, dun,
Is the
dun.
builder, like, off-site somewhere?
Wait, the builder is alive?
I don't think so anymore. Wait, yes he is! Oh wait, that's the demolitionist. Oh wait, no, the architect, that's what his name is. I'm just gonna put him here because I can't find him. I need Lizhard brick. Lizhard.
Did he teleport yet?
Oh, I found him.
Okay.
Doop doop doop. Doop doop doop! Oh, I could've made this fucking cool yo-yo the whole time, the golem, I didn't even see that. Anyways. What else do I need now? I think I need like one more or two more. Oh, I just need the Amarok. Can I make it? I need a snow banner. That's the only way to get it. Can I get the snow banner from like ice mimics?
I don't know.
Ice elemental, wolf, ice slime, frozen zombie, ice elemental, wolf, ice slime, frozen zombie. Okay, yeah, I guess
I've never even heard of an ice banner.
it's any snow banner from like any of the ice creatures.
Oh, it could be like a Flinks. Hold on.
I don't think we have any of those. Were we putting banners anywhere? I'm pretty sure we just throwing them in the chest, right?
I'm looking for where's the abomination or whatever, cause like one of these should sell.
Banners?
Like no, it should sell special mobs. One of these freaky guys, so we could just buy 50 special mobs and kill them.
Yeah, but I'm like, fuck, where is she? She might be dead. I know who we're talking about.
Have a nice slime banner. Does that count?
Yes, yes. Put it in the chest, please. Bless up.
Gonna bless him up real quick.
Yes. Okay. The Zenith yo-yo. Alright, are there any other... Is there a bigger yo-yo? I'm interested. Because I don't think so. I wouldn't assume so, but... Yeah, this is the biggest one. It's 411 damage.
Dude,
Oh my
finally.
god!
Oh my
Look
god!
at it! It's lagging the fucking server!
My eyes!
This is awesome!
There's a vortex flamethrower with the zenith items.
Yeah.
I just did.
That's sick.
Look at it.
That
It
is
does
fucking awesome!
188 damage.
So that's it for Terraria, right? We did it?
Yeah.
Let's fight Moonlord again. One last time.
Okay.
See how quickly I
One
can
more
kill
go.
For all time's sake.
for old slime's sake.
Uh,
Actually, why? No, that's stupid. Wait, actually, let me make a... Can I make the armor? Or solar armor?
Should be able to.
We probably don't have enough Luminite for us all to make it, so...
It's okay, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, I won't either.
I'm
Let's just fight
not gonna
Moonlord.
make it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it!
Let's fight him again.
Let's fight him.
Sure.
Let's fight
Hold
Keem.
on, I'm gonna bring a guy here.
Let's fight Keem.
Jungle Temple.
Let's fight Keemstar.
Keem.
Opal is barking.
Opal. Opal, you're not supposed to be in this corner of the room. Opal, get back in your spot.
Sorry, Freddy Fazbear came on.
Oh. It came on like he fucking like it came on the TV. Or he came
Yeah.
on me. I'm Freddy Fazbear.
If you change your mind,
I'll be Freddy Faz.
It's
I've never
free.
seen that.
Freddy came on me.
Dude, Freddy did what now?
Go,
Freddy did
came
herb now.
around. No place to go. Hit him down. You're all alone.
You can suck my toes. Freddy, I'm still free. Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy came on.
Freddy
It's like a new world
Fazbear.
record on Plantera without you. Haha.
What?
Get on. Are we fighting Moolah?
We're fighting
Uh,
Goon Lord.
Finally.
The
Bad
spoon
luck,
tool.
buddy.
Alright,
We're
get
fighting
ready.
Goon Lord.
You guys don't stand a chance against me.
Against Goon Lord.
That's
Are you
weird.
the good one?
Are you Goon Lord? No, this is Patrick.
Patrick.
Twin!
Can I make the sigil?
Yes, kill him. Make him.
Make him pay.
When Doom approaches.
I love floating midair. You can't do it.
I'm faking it till I make it.
Fake it till I bake it. Look at his fucking arm. His arm is like, he has like... His
Guys,
arm's dazzling out on my screen.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess it's too late for me to
Is
stop.
he destroying the fucking...
I'm using the wrong rockets.
What if there's a Terraria boss that just fucking destroyed the
You're
world?
breaking the wall. Yeah.
That's me.
Imagine the Terraria boss that destroys the world. Boss!
Open the eyes, asshole.
Open your freaking clit. There we go.
Fuck it up.
I've done list all these streams. I
I was
died.
digging under the
Oh
floor.
goddamn!
What happened?
I was using
Mega.
the wrong rockets.
Everyone's unhomed. They all
Oh,
have
man.
nothing.
Dude, the storage.
Well, let's leave them to die.
Well, it's a good thing it's the end of the run.
Dude, it's just like real life. It's just like real life.
I lost connection. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
over.
over.
It's done. It's done. It's done.
Over.
It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm gonna make Bartolozone's face bigger. Hold on, let me fix this.
Steven Universe has such a great soundtrack, but it's ruined for me because of that one Reddit story someone told where they were just like standing, like their parents were getting a divorce and they were like 8 years old, so they sat them down and sang the fucking song that was like, "You guys have a lot in common. You both love me, and I love both of you." And then they were just sitting there like, "Nice,
No.
buddies."
They were
You
like,
know, it's
no.
like-
They were like, no, we don't. We fucking hate you. Anyways, guys,
You know, I didn't want to tell you this, bud, but I don't really even mind your mother that much. I'm getting a divorce because of you.
I'm getting a
I'll
divorce
never
because of
get
you.
one.
Because of you. He points at this big finger because of you.
Points at the screen,
Yeah.
at the camera.
Yeah.
Like
Next
that one in
time,
the
we will
story.
play Terraria 2 on stream, which just came out.
We gotta play the blob modded.
Blob mod. Dude, we gotta
Yeah.
play Blob mod. Absolutely. Dude, Terraria fucking trailer dropped, guys. Terraria 2 trailer.
Is there?
Yeah.
No,
Right as we were playing, it dropped? Holy shit.
Yeah.
right as we squeak.
They did it just for us.
Uh-huh.
For our... Oh, there's...
Speaking of trailer, this is a future thing, obviously, because the announcement video just dropped, I guess, like a couple weeks ago. But there will be an Ice and Fire too, so that should
Oh,
be
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Minecraft.
Minecraft Ice and Fire.
The
The one with
dragon
the
mod.
dragons.
Wait, what?
The mod with the dragons, like the that we played once. That you can like tame the dragons and shit, and you fight them. And
Yeah. They're adding more dragons.
that mod's gonna have a second. They're gonna have a. There's gonna be a second mod because that mod's like fucking 8 years
Yeah, it's
old.
old.
You know,
I remember
like
playing that. I remember that. Dude, when I was a kid, that
but
was like
no,
all I
no.
wanted in Minecraft. When I was a drooling
Yeah.
fucking baby, I was like, dude,
Dragon mod.
I need a dragon in Minecraft. Oh my god, a dragon.
Real.
Yeah, so yeah.
It should be fun.
I
It
like
looks
that
a lot
now.
better. The mechanics look a little bit more polished. I hope they
Mhm.
address like my least favorite part of it was the like fact that there is no progression. You know, you just kind of go around doing random shit.
Yeah.
And I don't think they fixed that, which is unfortunate, but it should be fun.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, we should do Cobblemon for your next thing, though.
Absolutely. They haven't been mentioning any new additions.
We're gonna say it's
They haven't
Terraria
said
2, but
anything
it'll
since
actually
fucking
be-
the
yeah.
last sneak peek they did. This makes me think that they're like trying to push it out right now because the last like newsletter they did was that they were adding Smoliv, the fucking little olive shit, and that was like a month and a half ago. They usually I would check like
They're
every
really
week. There'd be
working
something new
hard on
every
the
week,
next
but it's been like a
Pokemon.
month and a half. So I'm like I'm feeling like they're
Yeah.
trying to. They're
Get it
trying
all
to they're
done.
trying to get it out. They're trying to pinch it off, which is good because I would love
Pinch a
to.
loaf.
I would love to.
Yeah. You'd
To
love
pinch
to
that
pinch a
shit.
loaf.
I would
Yeah,
love
I'd love to pinch that loaf.
to. All right, guys. Well, anyways, on that loaf punching note,
Hell yeah.
well, goodbye Terraria. Goodbye the land of Terraria.
Goodbye.
Goodbye forever. We're never.
Goodbye
returning.
Terraria. We're never going back and saving those war-torn people.
Yeah, we're just leaving them all destroyed. Like that.
They'll figure it out.